Welcome back, everyone, to Bad Things Well Said Icelandic Newsroom.
Yes, welcome.
We've done the dirty work again, waded through yesterday's news cycle.
All that digital ink spilled.
Exactly. So you could, enjoy your coffee in blissful ignorance. For a moment, anyway.
But now it's time for the truth. Our mission, as always. The shortcut to being cynically well-informed. Ready for those water cooler chats.
And honestly, the weather today, it's basically setting the mood for us. Perfectly grim.
Oh, it really is.
Sure.
We've got the official start of the autumn despair season.
The first big trampoline the trampoline low, you know the one.
The one specifically designed by nature, it feels like, to launch your IKEA patio set into low orbit.
Or just straight into the North Atlantic. Yeah, this isn't just a bit of wind.
No, it's a proper meteorological assault. Yellow warnings everywhere, right? Except the West Fjords. Maybe they're above it all.
Ah, perhaps. But rake Janesbrout. Gusts up to 35 meters per second. Think about driving that.
Yeah, I'd rather not. It's less driving, more involuntary kite flying in a tin can.
And the rain. They're calling it almost biblical.
A 1 in 4 or 5 years soaking, apparently. Flooding, rivers rising, landslides.
I already saw a preview, didn't we? That boulder.
Oh, yeah. The rather large rock that just decided to detach itself and land on the road between Ísafjörður and Suvik.
Not exactly subtle foreshadowing, is it?
Not at all. Instability above ground, instability below. It's all very consistent.
Okay, so let's dive into that instability below. The main event, really. The volcano.
Ah, yes. The national pastime. Watching magma accumulate.
It's managed less like a force of nature now and more like a terrible software rollout with a deadline.
We've really normalized this, haven't we? The Met Office raises the alert for Sunnukskigaradini.
And we all just nod along, check the magma levels like it's the stock market.
Well, speaking of levels, here's the number you need to know. The magma under Svartsengi. It's scheduled. Yes, scheduled.
Schedule! I love that.
Hit its lower bound threshold. 11 million cubic meters.
Tomorrow, Saturday, September 27th. That's not a guess. It's a date in the diary.
And you need to understand why that number matters. Þorbjörn Þórðarson, the volcanologist, he's not just throwing darts here.
No, he seems pretty certain.
That 11 million cubic meters, that's the point where the pressure, the sheer volume of magma, is basically calculated to just break through.
The Earth's plumbing gives way.
Exactly. It can't hold anymore. So science gives us the timetable. The expert confirms the likely outcome.
But the real kicker, the warning time.
Oh, this is beautiful bureaucratic absurdity. 20 minutes, maybe 4 hours, if you're lucky.
20 minutes? What can you even do in 20 minutes?
Confirm it's happening. Start running. Maybe find one shoe.
Forget finding the car keys.
Absolutely. It's panic time. Officially sanctioned. Nature adhering strictly to the technical schedule. It's almost polite.
Almost. So while the ground is ticking like a time bomb, the economic ground, well, that's shaking too, just less predictably.
Yeah, yesterday was a perfect storm, economically speaking. Layoffs from both sides.
The private sector and the public sector, squeezing the worker right in the middle.
First up, Ural. The big aluminum smelter at Grindartangi. They laid off 25 people.
And the reason? Costs up, output down. Classic global market forces. Cold, impersonal.
No severance packages from the commodity markets, just pink slips. And then
the state gets in on the act. Fyrstjórnarríkisins, the state financial management.
they laid off 6 people. 6. Citing upcoming budget cuts, austerity.
So you see the bind, right? No real cuts because of high costs, which are part of the inflation problem.
And the state cuts jobs to try and fight that same inflation, to bring down interest rates.
It's a pincer movement. You're squeezed by rising prices, then you're squeezed again by the government trying to fix the prices by cutting your job or your neighbor's job.
Where do you even go? Private sector's contracting, public sector's contracting.
There's no safe harbor. It feels like a zero-sum game, and the worker loses.
The only predictable thing is the unpredictability. Will your job survive? Who knows?
Speaking of predictable failures, let's talk gambling. Alajingi debated illegal online betting yesterday.
Ah, the great Icelandic betting paradox. We're apparently the kings of gambling in Europe.
Per capita, yeah. We love a flutter.
All while it's technically banned, the hypocrisy is just chef's kiss.
And the numbers show how useless the ban is, how much is flowing out.
Between 10 and 12 billion ISK annually on foreign websites.
Untaxed billions, just think about that.
And the demographic, 1 in 3 young men, 18 to 24, 1 in 3, participating in this huge, unregulated black market.
So why the ban if it's so obviously failing?
Ah, well, That's the beauty of it. The state maintains the ban, this flimsy facade, purely to protect its own gambling monopoly. Iceland spill.
Because Iceland Spill funds charities, right?
Yeah, that's the fig leaf. So the calculation is, let billions in untaxed money vanish offshore, fuel addiction, run a massive black market.
Rather than reform the system, tax it, regulate it, and find a different, maybe more transparent way to fund those charities.
Exactly. It's political convenience over actual governance. Billions lost. Effective regulation ignored. All to avoid upsetting the charitable funding apple cart.
Legislative cowardice disguised as protecting something? It's baffling.
They're letting the whole house catch fire just to protect one specific, slightly leaky faucet.
Which brings us nicely, in a horribly absurd way, to the next story, the manicure trafficking loophole.
Or as you called it, the tyranny of the checklist. This one is dark.
Yeah, Roof's Kvake investigation, nail salons, beauty parlors, some acting as fronts.
For human trafficking, exploitation, prostitution, it's happening right under our noses. At least 10 victims sought help this year. Just this year.
Awful. But the truly insane part isn't just the crime itself, it's the official response, or lack thereof.
The police basically admitted they can't shut these places down, not if they pass the health inspection.
Wait, what? If they have enough sinks, they're okay?
Essentially, yes. If the health inspector checks the boxes, sinks, sterilization, the basics, the business license is sacrosanct. Even it's a known front for modern slavery.
The law literally values the business license over the human beings being exploited inside.
That's what it boils down to. We are absolutely meticulous about hygiene standards.
Checking for fungus between the tiles.
But completely structurally blind to the felonies happening in the back room. The bureaucracy is designed to see the sinks, not the suffering.
It's not just a loophole, it's a gaping moral void built into the system, a checklist for absurdity.
And you wonder, is this just us? This kind of bureaucratic tunnel vision where rules designed for one thing, like hygiene, become shields for crime.
It probably happens elsewhere, but seeing it laid out so starkly, sorry, can't intervene, the plumbing's up to code, it's staggering.
Truly, the law is a rubber stamp for exploitation.
Right, we need a palate cleanser, something genuinely good.
Thankfully, there is something. Vikingur Heiar Olafsson.
Ah, yes, the pianist. Huge news.
He won the gold medal of the Royal Philharmonic Society in London. That's the big leagues. Brahms, Stravinsky level.
Amazing. A moment of actual, undeniable, world-class excellence, completely separate from all this mess.
It proves we can do things right. We can conquer the world stage in music.
We just struggle a bit with, basic governance and plumbing.
And speaking of the world stage, Eurovision.
Oh, God, Eurovision, always dramatic. What now?
Well, the EBU couldn't agree on Israel's participation in 2026, so there's going to be an extraordinary vote in November.
Okay. And how does that involve us?
RUV, our national broadcaster, is explicitly named as one of the ones threatening to withdraw if Israel participates, along with Spain, Ireland, Slovenia, the Netherlands.
So Songkeppnin, our glittery song contest, is now officially foreign policy.
Apparently so. We can't manage overflowing toilets, but we're ready to take a stand in the geopolitical pop arena.
Priorities, right. And speaking of overflowing toilets, the Lagavigr Trail.
The perfect metaphor, really. Iceland's crown jewel hiking trail.
Being loved to death.
Hikers, guides, everyone's complaining the facilities just can't cope. 12,000, maybe 14,000 people hiking it each summer.
And the toilets.
Overflowing, the hunts are drowning in maintenance debt, the infrastructure is buckling under the sheer weight of our own success.
So we sell this image of pristine wilderness.
And then deliver overflowing outhouses in Haftanusker. It's visceral, isn't it? The smell of success. We literally cannot handle our own popularity.
A nationwide system overload. Okay, so what's the outlook? More misery, weather-wise.
Oh, yes. The trampoline low isn't finished bouncing us around yet. More high winds, more exceptional rain.
Today, through the weekend.
Looks like it. Batten down the hatches. Again, it's a fitting backdrop, isn't it?
For managing existential deadlines and systemic absurdity?
Yeah.
Yeah, seems about right.
Well, that's the roundup of yesterday's reasons to sigh heavily.
If you've got to face volcanoes on a schedule, economic pincers and laws that care more about sinks than people.
At least you heard it well said here on Bad Things Well Said Icelandic Newsroom.
Seriously, though, is there anything left that isn't managed by some kind of dysfunctional checklist? Volcanoes, businesses, maybe even Eurovision now?
Something to ponder while you're nailing down your garden furniture.
Indeed. And hey, if you're enjoying this particular brand of cheerful pessimism, please do hit that subscribe button. Give us a thumbs up, maybe?
It genuinely helps us keep doing this.
Yeah.
Whatever this is.
Until next time.
Stay cynical.
The voices in this podcast were generated by AI. However, all information, facts, claims, concepts, and the script itself were prepared, editorially reviewed, and are the original work of a human author.